This has absolutely nothing to do with recommendations, but tomorrow I get to go to Disney World. Today I'm going to recommend movies. I'm going to do an action-adventure movie, a romance movie, and a comedy. And these movies are kind of old school. This is partially because that's the kind of movie I happen to like, and also because I haven't been to the movie theater in quite a while. The last movie I saw in theaters was The Smurfs, which I liked, but most of the rest of the world didn't, and I haven't seen a movie since then. The first movie I'm going to recommend is an action-adventure movie, and it's an oldie but a goodie. You cannot go wrong with the original Die Hard. It happens to be one of my favorite movies of all time. Bruce Willis traveling through a building, kicking a bunch of butt. One of the bad guys being Alan Rickman, who I happen to like. It's really all around a fantastic movie. If you're interested in action, adventure, shooting, espionage, just people being totally bamf, then this is definitely a movie I recommend. Second movie is a romance movie. It also happens to be my favorite movie of all time. It's The Princess Bride. This movie is sort of a story within a story. It's about a young boy who's sick, whose grandfather reads him the book The Princess Bride. And then the movie that happens inside is the story of The Princess Bride, which is about a boy and a girl who are separated and come back together, but there are all kinds of adventures. There's pirates, there's sword fights, there's man-eating eels, there's rodents of unusual size, fire swamps, an evil prince, a guy with 6 fingers. It's definitely, if you guys have ever heard somebody say, "My name is Inigo Montoya, you kill my father, prepare to die," that's from that movie. And it really is, it's a cult classic, it's a fantastic movie, it's really funny, and it does have a nice, sweet romance. So if you guys are interested, The Princess Bride is highly recommended. The third movie is a comedy. It's again an oldie but a goodie, and it happens to be one that I'm currently obsessed with, and that is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This movie centers around 2 guys who are about to fail out of high school and fail their history class, and they are brought a time machine by a group of people from the future who worship them. And they use this time machine to travel through time and sort of collect characters from history so they can pass their end of the year history report. And it stars a very young and quite good looking Keanu Reeves. And it's just a riot. It is such a funny movie. You'll be laughing all the time, you'll be playing lots of air guitar. It's really, really great. And if you're in for a laugh, I highly recommend it. There are links to all these movies on Amazon, but I'm sure you guys can get them on iTunes, you can rent them at the library or any number of places, then they're just something I'd recommend. And if you guys have movie recommendations for movies that are not in theaters right now, but that are out of theaters or on Netflix, I'm really looking to get back into watching more movies. So please leave the links down in the comments and I will check them out. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.